Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is OmniBadu and I am back with another one. Yay! Keep in mind that these are general collective readings and I don't read for any one specific sign on this channel. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, be honest with yourself. Plug yourself into the reading where you deserve to be. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down, hit the reverse on it. Do whatever you have to do, but don't force it. Only take what resonates with you, your life, your story, and leave the rest behind. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, give it a thumbs up, like it if you like it, and subscribe if you like my vibe. Welcome, hey, if you're new, and welcome back if you have been here before. Hey, let's get into it. So let's see what we got going on. Oh my gosh, you guys, the kids just came back from Florida. Well, they've been back for about a week. And then school started, so, you know, life be life, and I had to do my mom thing because that's always gonna come first. So, let's get into the reading and see what we got going on, okay? This money energy, you better claim this, okay? I don't know, but I feel like it's something that needs to be claimed. Ooh. Okay. We gonna still claim it because I do feel like there is some energy of like you guys getting some sort of money or winning some sort of money or making a ton of money, right? So some of you guys, you haven't won this big winning yet, and maybe you've been seeing it on different readings, on different channels, maybe for a couple months, maybe for a couple years, where you like, damn, where the money at? You know, like everybody keep telling me about this magic money, this winning, this inheritance, this raise, I ain't got it. You know, where the fuck is it? So you may be wondering where it is. I feel like if you're not working towards something, then that may be why it isn't coming. And I don't know if that makes sense or not, but you know what I mean? If you're not working towards nothing, like even if you're gonna win the lottery, but you sitting around doing absolutely nothing all day, every day, then I feel like your winnings or whatever it is are not coming into you because of what you are or are not doing. Or if it's work and it's a raise or something, maybe you're not, you know, hustling hard enough, or you haven't, you know, really gotten on the higher up, you know, the CEOs or the managers, whoever it is, shift lead, whoever the fuck, okay? Maybe you haven't got on their radar as of yet, because you're still like in a working phase and you're still like in a grinding phase, and maybe you're still learning the company or learning the way things go or something like that. So if you're like wondering where's the money at, I feel like it is coming, but I feel like it's coming in a way that you wouldn't imagine or expect. Some of you guys, you're gonna have access to a lot of money, but it's gonna come from someone else. It could be a new man or a new woman, a new person that comes into your life that is interested in dating you. They may feel like you need some help, and they may start offering you a ton of help and giving you money and sending you lots of money and taking you, you know, out on trips and taking care of you financially. That's a blessing. A lot of people don't like to take and receive help. A lot of people don't like to ask for help, right? But this is, I don't feel like this is someone where you're going to be feeling like you're asking them or you're begging them. This person may even ask you to let them know if you need something. Ask them if you need some money. You know, you might be telling them like, oh, my mom, my sister, my brother, my uncle, my dad, my whomever. And they're like, fuck them. If you need something, ask me. This is not a trick. This is not a trap. It can turn into a trick and a trap, right? Because, you know, you can become codependent on this person, and you could become codependent on their money if you're not working towards getting your own bag. So yes, it could turn into a trick or a trap, or, you know, this person could become, you know, like where they want to dominate over you or control you or boss you around. You know, so be careful and be cautious, but also take the help if you really, really need it. right? Especially for my single moms out there. Like, if you really need the help and somebody is offering it and you don't have that village, because they like to talk about that village like it's just, you know, a given thing. Like, no, we don't all have a village. I don't have a village, right? I have me, myself, and that's it, right? Up until a point. Now I have, you know, help and people and folks that want to do for me and help out me and my kids and everything, but it didn't start off that way. So, and that was something that just, you know, flowed into my life when it needed to flow into my life. But yeah, if you don't have that village or whatever, and somebody is there and they're offering and they're trying to do for and give to and pay a bill, or, you know, let me help you out with your rent, or let me help you out with your mortgage, or let me help you out with your car note, or let me get those repairs on your car for you. Don't be all weird. Like, no, because I'm a boss ass bitch. I'm independent. Part of being a boss ass bitch is knowing when to accept help, right? Okay. Moving on, okay? Because I just wanted to put that out there for those of you guys where you're like, where is my jackpot? And you keep denying it or refusing it. Well, you haven't got it yet because you won't accept any help. Or, you know, you're not putting in enough work necessarily. Others of you do have this, you know, unexpected money, unexpected income. You may have already had some sort of financial boost, financial glow up, you know, or whatever you want to call it. Be careful. If you make good money, or you have good money, or you have a man around you who's giving you a ton of money, you may be telling someone about this, a friend, a sister, a family member, whoever, right? Your mom, whoever. And you could be like, oh, this person's really taking good care of me. This person really loves me. This person, whoever the female is that you may be telling, or male, about this help that you're getting from this other person, or about this big income that you just got, or this big blessing that you just received, whatever it is, you could be telling somebody who is not for you, right? This could be somebody who's secretly, you know, envious of you, jealous of you, somebody who's low-key a hater. And this person could be trying to do some sort of like weirdo dark juju, right? They trying to mess around in the dark juju, the dark black magic, you know. They may feel like this type of shit works. They may really believe, they may really be setting their intention and putting their all into trying to disturb your life, or destiny swap with you, or fuck up your bag, or, you know, get this man to leave you or not want you or whatever. But whatever they're doing, I don't think it's going to have any type of an effect on you. I do feel like you should be aware that that there is somebody around you doing this, though, because this is not somebody who fucks with you, rocks with you, who is for you, who's on your team. This is somebody who doesn't want to see you win. They may be in secret competition with you. This could be someone who's constantly pretending to be you, you know, oh, I'm spiritual, I'm spiritual, I'm spiritual, I'm spiritual, or whatever you're into, right? Whatever you're into, this would be the person who is constantly acting as if they are you. They may go around saying things that they've heard you say for years or years ago, and they're acting as if they just had this magical idea and this wonderful thought today out of their mind, because they're just so unique. You know, weirdo shit. That's a form of trying to destiny swap, though, right? Talking about somebody all the time, regurgitating things that person says all the time as if you said it, walking like them, talking like them, dressing like them, but never giving them credit, right? This is not somebody who's like, oh, I got this from the collective, or this is how the collective's way of living is, and I really thought it was cool, and I saw them really making life changes, so I'm trying this too. No, this person is acting as if they originated whatever it is that they are mimicking and copying from you, right? But there also is something to do with you making a lot of money, or getting or receiving a lot of money, and there is somebody around you who is like super jealous of this, and they're trying to stop the flow of your bag. And they may be trying to stop it because they don't have their own talent, you know, not to say, maybe they have a little penny ass job, but they ain't got no talent. You know, they don't have any type of, they're not doing anything that's going to advance them in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be able to make ends meet, or you may be robbing Peter to pay Paul, or you're living check to check, but you're not getting to the next level, right? And so yes, this person, instead of working on themselves, and this is not to say if they are working on themselves, quote unquote, and you're like, no, you know, she taking better care of her skin, or she's keeping her hair combed all of a sudden, or whatever it is. Like, I'm telling you, that is just to compete with you, right? That's some surface level, shallow ass 3D level bullshit, right? Oh, I'm gonna look this certain type of way on the outside, but you're a rotting fucking corpse. You're the goddamn crypt keeper on the inside, right? And so this person is never going to really understand, why can't I get the type of men that this person gets? Why can't I get the type of treatment that the collective gets? Why can't I get, you know, the type of blessings? And why can't I receive the way the collective receives, right? Because whoever this is, they have to steal and scrape and rob and lie and manipulate just to get the little bit of shit that they have, which is not the same as the shit that you have, which comes to you very easily, very naturally. It flows to you because it's for you, right? You're not stealing from anybody. You're not stealing ideas from anybody. You're not trying to pretend like you are anybody. You're your authentic self. You manifest, you pray, you meditate, you keep your head down. You're probably very, very under the radar. And this person is the exact opposite. Very loud, boisterous, attention seeker, always gossiping, always in somebody's business, always spreading rumors, you know, and all this type of shit. And so it's like, they're never going to get the type of guys you get. Like, they're never going to get the lifestyle that they want, which is yours, but they're not going to stop trying to energetically and spiritually attack you. This is spiritual warfare, new levels, new devils, okay? So they're not going to stop trying to attack you spiritually, emotionally, mentally. They're not going to stop. Because a big, huge focus and a big, huge part of this person's life and existence is trying to compete with you, I guess, defeat you. This is somebody who really wants to defeat you, take you down, bring you down, you know, humble you. I'm gonna be the one. Bitch, you're not. Right? Like, we have outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded. Disused, is that? I don't know. Can you? I'll have to look that up. I don't think that's a real word or something. I don't know. Seems weird. Doesn't feel right rolling off my tongue. But look at this shit. It says karmic friends. I'm telling you. You like, no, that's my girl. That's my day one. That's my bed. No. She hates your motherfucking guts. Like, what? If she could run you over and back you down with her car? Like, what? You'd be smashed. Roadkill in this bitch. I'm telling you. Whoever you thinking about, whoever you like, well, this kind of sound like it's her, and she don't like you, and she ain't your friend. Okay? Him, her, it, them, they, whatever the fuck, whoever it is, I'm telling you, okay? Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, okay? Said a dumb bitch. Don't be keeping your enemies up under you. That is weird. I can't stand when bitches say that and try to say it and sound like they saying something smart and slick and intelligent and cute. You sound like a fucking dummy. You sound like a goofy. You sound fucking crazy and weird. Why would you have a bitch in your circle that you know don't like your ass, is jealous of you, is competing? So you got somebody around you on a daily basis who is shooting the evil eye with all they might, all the force, all the intention, all the will in the world, your way. And you're happily, openly packing this bitch around with you? Talk about a bag lady, right? Talk about baggage and burdens. And so, yes, whoever this is somebody who needs to be put on ice. This is somebody who needs to be sat on the curb. You know, this is a friendship. Whether it be a family member that you're really cool with or a friend, there's somebody in your life who needs to be sat on the curb. There's somebody in your life who it's gonna start getting sour and chunky in there. You know, it's like drinking old curdled nasty ass sour milk. It's like, do you really want to put that in your mouth and have that going down? Like, that's not what you want to put in your mouth. You don't want to be drinking sour curdled funky ass spoiled milk. And that's pretty much where this friendship or this relationship or whatever it is, sisterhood, whatever, that's where it's headed, right? That's where it already is, or that's where it's leading to. Some of you guys have been turning a blind eye and sweeping shit under the rug for quite a while, right? You're like, no, that's my friend. And that's been my friend for this long, or that's my sister, that's been my sister for this long. You know, we go through things, but that's family. No, fuck that, right? Because every chance that this person gets, they're going to hurt you. They're going to stab you in the back. They're going to talk shit about you for no fucking apparent reason to any and everybody who will listen behind your back. So you're like, I'm keeping my enemy close. Nah, no, that's not what you're doing. You're bringing somebody with you who's gonna clown your ass the minute you go to the bathroom, the minute you turn your back, the minute you, I'm gonna go run to your man, your friend, your other friends, whoever the fuck it is, your coworkers, their coworkers, whoever the fuck it is, the bitch is going to talk down on you to them out of pure envy and jealousy. So nah, like, you can't have that type of person around you, because you're never gonna be able to enjoy your life. You're never gonna have a good time. I'm going out of town next week. Think I'm playing, think I'm lying, right? And the person was like, oh, you should bring so-and-so. And at first I was like, oh, that'll probably be fun. But then I had to, catch myself and was like, this person is a hater. That wouldn't be fun for me, because you'd be trying to compete with me the entire time we're there when no one even fucking cares about you. You're a bonus. You're literally my entertainment, right? Because that's just how sometimes how it goes, right? It's like, who are you? What do you require? What do you desire? What are your standards? Do what the fuck I say, or get the fuck out of my way. Like, that's what it is. It's like, you can be that way if you want to, or you cannot, right? But if you're not, you're getting ran the fuck over, I promise you, right? So, yeah, it's like, yes, we're going on a trip. Okay, yes, I understand you have a very demanding job, very demanding, important. You a boss, you the man, but I'm bored. I'm sitting here for hours. Bring so-and-so. You know what? I don't be that bored. Never mind. You can leave me some money. I'll just go find something to do. Right? I'm not bringing my ops, so I can say, I had some bitches with me. I had my girl. No, fuck them hoes. This is my trip anyways. I mean, we ain't all up here sucking and fucking, are we? Like, no, we're not, right? So, yeah, no, don't be letting bitches, y'all out here trying to, have a squad, trying to have a little friend group. I'm just saying. Kick to the curb, we have getting played, manipulation, lies, and control. Don't want to hear it. So, yes, some of you guys are kind of with wasting time. Some of y'all are kind of where I am. We even have cock blocking, okay? And y'all could know. I know. I be clocking bitches too, okay? Real quick. I be like, oh, no. I'll never be with her again. Real quick. We don't have to hang out 14 times. We don't have to hang out 4 times. One time, like, oh, no, I didn't like the way you were looking at me. Never again. Oh, no, didn't like the way you were rolling your eyes when I was getting hollered at. Never again. Like, it's real quick for me. Real quick, real simple, real easy. It ain't complicated. I don't gotta think about it too long, and I'll never the fuck think about it again. Bitch, you're gone. You're iced. Watch out. Slide to the side, right? You better get on for your ass get spit on, right? Because we'll be damned. So this is somebody where, because even with friends and family, you have to decide to put yourself first. And this is somebody where you need to be putting yourself first. Because whoever this person is, their main objective is to try to beat you at something, right? Now, the person who is not participating in the competition, right? You, me, the collective, right? you don't really understand how to maneuver and that's why it's like, well, do I cut them off? Because I'm not mad and I'm not competing. And I think it's nice that this person is trying to build themselves up and breathe life into themselves and, you know, step into a softer girl energy or whatever, right? A bad bitch energy, whatever. Oh, you want to be a baddie now. Now you want to do your hair. Now you want to wear okay, cool. I love that for you. I've been wanting you to be here. I've been here for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. And I'm glad you finally joined me. Welcome, right? But it's like, yeah, like you're just getting here. So you're feeling yourself. Like I felt myself years and years. Now I'm settled in. Because after a while, you settle in. This is life, right? So you're like in this life. You're living your life. You're looking good doing it. And this here, you know, it's like, you don't know how to maneuver it. You don't know how, as the collective, right? As the non-confrontational, I don't do competition. And therefore, you're not really competing with me because we don't compare. Because I don't do competition. You're not competition for me. You're not on my level. Bitch could be on my level in her mind, but in my mind, you are not on my level, right? So it's like, when you can't receive what is going on around you because you're lost, you have no clue, you're like, gosh, I feel hate. I feel jealousy and hater energy and shit coming, but I don't get it. It's literally like, what are you hating on? I can't help nothing that I have going on for myself. This is how the fuck I was born. What the fuck are you mad for? I didn't ask your parents to get together and do it and make you look the way you look. I didn't do that. Beat your mama's ass. Don't try to beat mine. Fuck your mama up. Don't try to fuck up my life. You know what I'm saying, right? It's like you mad at the wrong energies. Beat your dad because you got his face and you a girl. I get all that. I understand why them faces be mad. But don't be mad at soft face. She ain't do nothing to you. She ain't do nothing but be born beautiful. Not her problem. So I feel like it's some shit like that where you're the baddie of the group. When they all go out together, maybe this person get hollered at. Maybe when this person's by themselves, motherfuckers is knocking down each other, trying to get to them like, play, play. But they know. You wouldn't know that because you've never seen it or experienced it. You probably wouldn't even believe it. Quit lying. That ain't never happened. Because when you're on the scene, they don't see this person. And that's not your fault. You ain't doing nothing. Step your shit up. Dress better. Get a better wig if that's what you're doing. Lay them edges right if you laying edges. I don't know, right? You don't have to wear nails. But if you're going to wear nails, make sure they good ones, cute ones, you know? Something that with a good shape that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like you can do things to elevate yourself and level yourself up. Take care of your skin. That's so simple to do. It's so easy, but like it's so overlooked. You know, it's like really just sit down and get a skincare routine. Changes your world. Changes your confidence levels too. So this person may always be on some sorry shit. They may always have to apologize to you because they're fucked up and they're constantly doing fucked up things to you. Or they may be getting ready to pull some fuck shit. And they're going to come with I'm sorry, or that's not what it was, or it wasn't really like that. Example. This is a real life example. Y'all know it's been a minute, but I do's the examples, right? I had somebody that I know who would resonate in this type of energy. And this person asked me, now mind you, we just talked about the energy that's coming off of this board, right? We just talked about how it's like, you know, this person is envious and jealous, right? So why would you be jealous of somebody that you know is attractive? Socially, right? Generally? Like if you just generally take people's features, you're like, okay, people who have these features, dimples. Let's use dimples. You like people love people with dimples. And this person, the collective, you, me, us, right? The innocent party. You have dimples, big old huge deep dimples. They're beautiful. You have a great smile. Beautiful smile. And this person is already jealous of you because you're always getting looked at, you're always getting approached, you're always getting asked out, you're always getting asked for your number, right? But then they're like, hey, could you come into my work? Now, you're like, okay, cool. She must don't like nobody that comes in there or be around there or that works there or nothing. Because this person wouldn't invite me somewhere where someone that they're attracted to or that they like can see me, because we know how that's going to go down, because it goes down that way every motherfucking time, right? So, no, you're not inviting me up here, and you're going to feel some type of way when every motherfucker in there is like, oh, shit, who the fuck? And where the fuck, right? Not. So you go, right? This is me. This is a real life story, right? But we're also making it resonate because I'm trying to help y'all, piece together what type of weirdo shit be going on and who this could be in your life, right? So in my real life, somebody's like, hey, could you come up to my job? I'm working now. This is where I work. It's really cool there. I'm like, okay, sure. Of course I'll come to your job. I love this person. I love you. We ain't never been close. We ain't never been cool. We ain't never been friends. But maybe we can change that now, right? Because I'm not the one with the problem. You are, right? So let's see how this goes. This is going to go how it always goes. Let's see. So I go in. Hey, everyone. Hi, hey, how you guys doing? Blah, blah, blah. I'm this person's this person. What? You got a what? That's crazy. Yup. Every time. It's like, what? You got a family member? And it's like, I told you I got a family member, right? So it's like, no, you didn't, bitch, but it's fine. You don't have to. I don't even have to be here. I was invited. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there. There's a guy there that works there. He's like, wow, woo wee wowsy, wow, wow, wubsy in that bitch. And I'm like, okay, whatever, because I don't give a fuck. I have someone, right? I just told you I'm going on a trip next week. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this person working in this place. No shots, no shade, making minimum wage. I don't give a fuck, So dude's like, wow, So I leave. She's like, dude is like, wow, he really feeling you. But then I'm like, oh, well, I'm not interested and I don't care. Like I have somebody. In fact, I'll let you look at him one time for the one time so you can know that he really exists and he looks good, because this guy did not. He's big, he's sloppy, and she's always telling all these crazy stories about how this person is crazy, so plus I have somebody, so I'm like, I don't care, but it's going on and on. We're like on day like 3-4 now of like, this person thinks you're so fine. This person said they gonna buy you a car. This person said they gonna do this. This person said they gonna do that for you. That's how I know a bitch got a problem. I said I wasn't interested. I said I do not give a fuck. I moved the fuck on. And you're still telling me about this person and how fine they think I am. And I said I don't care. So now you're continuing to talk about it because your ass is bothered, right? So, let's see. Because days have gone by at that point where I'm like, geez, la fucking wees, like I it's to a point where I'm quiet because I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying because I don't give a fuck about this man, and I don't know why you're all keep telling me that all this stuff about this person who, supposedly finds me attractive, but he liked you before, I walked in the store, and now that, he's seen me, he think I look good, but he's also still all over you, which I believe, right? That's how motherfuckers are, especially these dudes out here. So I'm like, okay, man, he like you, he like me. He clearly don't, he just likes everybody. He want to sleep with everybody. He don't even probably think I'm fine or nothing like that. It's just, you say he like every female that comes in the store. He like everybody that work at the store. Okay, I don't give a fuck, right? So I end up back up there another night because we're seeing each other when we see each other or whatever. But at the store that she work at, I needed something from up there. So I end up seeing her another night. The guy's there, like, hanging out in the parking lot when I get there. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I get up there, and he's like, wow, again, so I'm like, no, not really. And I end up telling him, like, oh, I'm getting ready to get my kids. He's like, oh, I already know you have kids. I already know this about you. I already know that about. So I'm like, that's weird. Like, why do you know things about me? Then I'm like, why the fuck are you telling this random strange man that I do not know all of my personal details of everything that's ever happened in my business? Y'all, this bitch done told this man about my kid's father and how he's crazy because he's certified in real life, right? All kinds of shit. After I done already made it clear, I am not trying to holler at this man. I don't like him. I don't want him. I don't need him. That is jealousy. That is envy. That is hate. She's so pressed that he found me attractive like every other nigga that she thought, let me try to tear her down instantaneously and immediately. He said she looked good. Her baby daddy's crazy. Oh, that didn't scare you off? Because no, bitch. These, like, I can't stand the delusion around people with kids. These men don't care if you have kids. They don't care if your baby daddy still live in the house with you. They don't care if you told them you fucked them last week. They don't give a fuck, right? So no dude is going to be... I tell dudes, myself, which is why it was irritating, like, you know how you're not spilling any tea. I tell everybody myself because I never know what he's going to do. You know, so I always tell people, like, my kid's father is out there. You know, he's certified and he might pull up or anything. We just never know because these are facts. And so, yeah, I don't want to blindside nobody because that's fucked up. And some people don't want to deal with that type of shit, and that's cool, too. Goodbye. Have a good one. So, you know... It's like, why are you telling all my business before I get a chance to tell it? It's my business. If you know a bitch like that, that would be somebody who it would resonate in this type of energy, right? Where you're like, why are you telling all my business to a stranger, you hating ass, weird ass bitch? I'm sorry, that ain't even what it was. It wasn't even like that. That's not what happened. I wasn't telling your business. I was trying to tell him, you know, that he needed to... If he was going to be with you, he needs to protect you from your kid's father because he's crazy. But again, that ain't your motherfucking place to tell, ho. That's my business. And if I decide to fuck with this person, I'm going to be the one to tell them how they need to and how they do not need to conduct themselves. I'm grown than a motherfucker. Don't need nobody motherfucking speaking for me, right? So it's like... So yeah, for me personally, I didn't take it personal because... this person has done these type of things towards me literally my entire life and existence. It took a really long time for me to be like, man, this person is jealous than a motherfucker. Like, this bitch is a real life jealous ass hater, always trying to emulate me, and I'm just like, you know. So this is who this is. And you may be getting ready to put this person out of your life because you're fucking sick and tired of them, or you tired of the fake shit, or you tired of always having to be like, whatever. Because that's really what it is. The bitch is jealous, the bitch is hating, but the collective it's like, I don't care. I don't care if you mad. I don't care if you jealous of me. I don't care if you in competition with me. I don't care if you trying to go find a man that makes more money than the man. Like, I don't give a fuck. My man makes 6 figures, period. If you go find somebody after me who makes 6 figures, good for you. I'm going to root you on. You a baddie. But, you know, like, you know, it's like, I just can't stand a bitch that's playing catch up, trying to act like they really in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Shit, I didn't have to go there. I was trying to not, but it's true. So, yes, there's a female who's on some weird shit, on some talking about you behind your back type shit, or trying to spread your business, or trying to make you come off as unattractive to, you know, men, or to one person in particular, or their homeboy likes you, and you like, oh, put me out with your homeboy, and then you find out they done told all your dirt to the homeboy. This is that person, right? Something about them being old news, right? It's like, maybe it almost feels like with outdated and old news, maybe this person was a baddie 10, 15, 12, even 8, even 6 years ago. If you cannot keep up, and a lot of people have fallen behind because they cannot keep up, because the world is moving so fast. It's moving faster than it ever has before, right? Trends and styles, and this is changing, that's changing, lingo. Some people want to keep up. Some people incorporate some of the new with the old, make their own style and their own little swag or whatever, right? Because that's kind of how I am. I could never completely be all trendy because I'm 35. I don't want to do what the fuck a 20-year-old is doing. I think it's weird that people in their 30s and 40s is trying to emulate and copy around after some 20-year-olds. Like, what? Bitch don't even know who the fuck she is yet. I don't want to be like her. You know what I'm saying? She should want to be like us, right? So, yeah, I'm going to take some of the new because it's fun and it's spicy and it's sassy and I love it. But I'm going to definitely keep some things about myself because, bitch, I can only be me, right? So this person with this outdated ass energy, they may be old news. Bitch can't keep up. She's like, I'll never wear lashes. And it's like, because you don't have to wear lashes. Like, it's a choice that you make. I wear lashes every 6 months, you know, or every 3 months, something like that. I don't wear them every day. I don't wear them every weekend. I don't wear them every evening. I don't need them, right? So, but I do wear them because it's to enhance what you already have, right? And I don't need to be enhanced every minute of every fucking day. Personally, I don't feel like I need to, you know, and I don't, and I do just fine, you know, so. But this is somebody who wants to be able to do that type of stuff, but they're too worried about what other people their age are going to say, or older people, or you know, what, oh, how will I look with lashes on? Lashes are just an example. It could even be wigs. This could be somebody who talk cash shit. Oh, these bitches in these lace fronts, whoop, 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 wig this, boop, boop, boop. Now this is the same person who's trying to sneak and try to figure out, well, how do you put on a lace front? How do you wear a wig? Because there's nothing wrong with changing up your look. If you want to wear a wig, wear a fucking wig. The problem is everybody tried to go out and be naturalista warriors and all this type of shit all online. And it's like, you don't have to go that hard. Like, you don't have to go that hard. Now you done went hard than a motherfucker on wigs. And now you wish you could wear the wig, but you can't. So now you're trying to shame everybody else in the world who wears them because you talked cash shit about it. And how you love your natural hair. Bitch, I love my natural hair too, but I'm still gonna wear a motherfucking wig if I fucking feel like it. I mean, I'm a different bitch every week if I feel like it, you know? So, you know, and so I feel like this is someone who's like that. You know, they just can't keep up. They're not really able to conform to the new ways. They never were really trendy with the old ways, right? So it's like, you know, they don't really know. Like, should I be wearing acrylics? I don't know. Some girls love acrylics. Some girls love a natural nail. I think they're both busting. I don't feel like you can go wrong. If you want to wear acrylics for a few months, do that shit. You want to wear your nails for a few months, do that shit. Like, you don't have to put yourself in a box. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. And I feel like you're doing that. You're evolving. You're changing. You're trying new shit. You like, oh shit, I gotta look good in a pencil skirt, you know, right? I like a little pencil skirt button up, little zhuzh. It looks good. Never would have worn this in my 20s, you know, when I was wearing my graphic tees and my holy jeans. But I'm kind of feeling this look. Right? Okay, I kind of look good in slacks. You don't gotta have your booty meat hanging out the bottom of your shorts for your body to bust, right? You put on some nice slacks, a nice certain type of outfit. So, right, you're evolving, you're switching, you're swapping, you're flip-flopping, you're changing. It's cute, it's beautiful. You're learning the new you, right? And I feel like that is disturbing this person's peace. They're trying to get on your level. They're trying to be the new them. But they not really the new them for real, because they're really trying to morph and transform into your ass, right? So they may feel discarded. They may feel left behind because you're already doing this shit, right? So whatever it is that they're trying to do, like they may want them a, what do they be calling them? Gentry men or, whatever it is, right? Just a high class man, right? You may have a high class man. You may have attracted this person in with your energy, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, and also the way you don't fuck around, right? Some guys who make a lot of money and who have a lot of money and power and wealth and stuff, they may want a doormat so they can, you know, continue to feel big and strong and like a certain type of way, you know, and they'll attract in the type of woman that they want and need. You know, if you're anything like me, right? If you're anything where you're just really authentic and you do your own thing and you speak your mind and you're sassy a little bit, but you cute, you casual, you classy, you have decorum, right? Then you're gonna attract in this type of person, the wealthy man, right? There's something about the way that this female thinks, something about the way this person thinks too. Like maybe, okay, you might not have been looking for your husband or your next partner. You might have just put out to the universe, this is what I want in a partner or in a man. This is what I'm trying to meet. You know, somebody who's this, who's that, who has this, who has that, who look like this, right? Who's this tall? Like, put all your shit in your manifestations. You may not get it all, but put it in there. And so you may have manifested this person, right? Who's a great person, who does for you, who's very generous towards you, who's really, really good to you, right? Just that's the best way to sum it up. You manifested somebody into your life who is good to you. You're not taking from this person, right? You're not tricking this person. You're not manipulating this person. You're not lying to this person. You're not playing games with this person. You may be a little too honest with this person, right? This person may know exactly what you like about them, what you don't like, what you think about them, what you don't think. They know it all because you may have laid it all out on the line. I don't have to play in your face in order to get a bag out of you, right? And that's not to say it in that type of way, but it's just the truth. I don't have to lie to you. I don't have to manipulate you. I'm not going to pretend like no bills are due because they're not. I pays mine, right? No bills are due. But I would like for you to send me like whatever I need you to send me. Oh, why? Well, because I don't want to spend my money on it. Is that okay? Cashapp, bing, bang, right? All right. That's what I wanted. That's what I asked for. That's what I got, right? But this person may be still on some gold digger type shit, right? On some, like, I don't even know how to put it out there. This person could have been giving to you, paying shit for you, giving you money, doing for you. And if you haven't found them yet, happy hunting, sis, he's coming, right? But this person could have been doing for you and giving to you and being there for you in an emotional and a mental, spiritual, and financial way before you even, you know, there was no sex, right? There was no, we're doing it and you giving me some money. Or you giving me some money, okay, now we can go do it. No, it was you've been doing for me and giving me shit and being nice to me and caring for me and loving on me for these many months. Okay, now I'm gonna get you some, right? Something about the outdated, something about the friend or the family member, whoever, something about their mindset is not right. And so they're not getting what you have. They're not even getting what they want because of their intentions. You can manifest your ass off and you can set your intention while you manifest. But if the intention that you're setting is impure, your manifestation probably isn't going to come to fruition, right? And if it does, it isn't going to be backed by, you know, the divine, by the Holy Spirits, by the universe, God, Allah, Yeshua, okay, all that. It's not going to be backed by nothing good, happy, positive, or fun, right? They may get what they want, but it's not coming in the package that they want it in. So I feel like this may be somebody who has that gold digger type of mindset of, okay, before we do anything, or if you're trying to get some boop bop, then you need to give me $1,000 right here on spot. That's a business transaction. That's literally prostitution, right? Escort shit, right? So this person may have that type of mindset where they want to be paid for services, because that is what that is. or or they're coming out of the gate like aggressively asking for money, or if you can't do this for me, then I'm not dealing with you, or you better do this, or I expect this, or asking for allowances, or telling them that they, you know, I'm a sugar baby and all this type of stuff. This could be this person's whole entire dream, aspiration for life. And you may have never asked for, wanted, aspired, gold digger. Nah, that's not really my forte. Sugar baby, no thanks. Yet somehow this person perceives the relationship really that you're in as something that they would deem a gold digger experience or a sugar baby experience because of what you're receiving from this person, right? So this person is feeling like, oh, you're getting the lifestyle that they've always wanted. You never wanted it, and now you have it, if that makes sense. But it's something to do with the way that they're thinking. Something to do with their outdated thinking that has them feeling like, oh, not the first card out. You better quit playing with us. It says jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. Be careful, babe. Watch your back. Finding myself. This could lead this person into some sort of spiritual awakening, but I highly fucking doubt it, okay? This doesn't come off as, somebody who's trying to find themselves. I do feel like the jealousy is coming from this person's energy, but the jealousy is surrounding your love situation or whatever you consider it, right? You could still feel like you know, you're not sure about this person. Like, okay, you do a lot for me. I really like you. I love your energy. I love your conversation. I love that thing, but I don't know. It's too soon to be like, yeah, this is it forever, right? It's like, it's been a year and a half, you know, slow down. You know? So, yeah, it could be like, yeah, real good. But you have somebody who just hates what you have going on. They just hate how this person caters to you and how good this person is to you. And then on top of that, you look good. And then whoever you fucking with look good too. I'm telling you they do. And it's not, you might be like, oh yeah, he look all right, or yeah, he's cute, or he's handsome. No, whoever this female is, if they could lick that man like a lollipop, okay? How many licks does it take? Num num crunch, right? I'm telling you, they wouldn't even get all the licks in on this man, right? But you could have been like, oh damn, he's fine, you know, when you met him, but you know, it's more than that. It's more than that when you're dealing with somebody. And I feel like this person really likes you, really just, this man love you, okay? Just love you to death. And this jealous person, they don't like it because they don't have that. They like, I wish somebody had loved me like that. You know, and it's like, oh, it's okay. Maybe one day. I don't know. But let me tell you something. You could be the ugliest bitch in the world. If you're confident, if you have self-respect, if you're not taking any shit off of none of these guys, because that's the thing. Stop being nice. Stop it. I keep telling y'all. I told y'all a little while back. Okay, I'm stepping into my villain era, and it's working out great for me, right? But I've always been in my villain era a little bit. But I used to put my man before myself once we were locked in, once we had a title, once we were in a relationship, once we're living under the same roof, all that type of shit. Now I'm like, oh, this is my king. I need to worship him and make sure all his shit is together. I need to pack his lunch. I'm gonna clean the bathrooms. I need to make sure dinner's cooked. You know, I'm active, right? Yeah, but then I got older and I was like, fuck all of that. Fuck that shit. Because I'd rather do all that for my own self and my kids. And for those who still feel like that's a flex on, right? I don't judge. When I see a woman being a homemaker and she loves it and is thrilled to do it and she enjoys it, girl, rock on with your bad self, okay? But that's not for me. Like, I don't want to clean up after no man. I don't want to be cleaning the bath. I don't want to get his fucking socks up from the living room, or his shorts off the side of the bed, or his uniform from over behind the door. I don't want to clean his dick hairs off the toilet and his beard hairs off the sink. I'm cool, right? And I've been married. I've done it all. I've been there. I'm shacked up. I've done all the shit. I don't want to fucking do it no more. It don't matter how wealthy, how successful, how fine, how prissy, okay? Because some of these men out here prissy than a bit, okay? None of that matters. When you lock the fuck in and y'all get up under that same roof, yeah, your workload will double, okay? Don't give a damn. Don't give a damn. And I ain't doing it. I'm not. So this man loves the fuck out of you, okay? He loves you so much he want to eat the crust out of your panties. You're mine, okay? And because this person loves you like this and is possessive of you like this, and he's taking care of you, right? He's taking care of all your financial needs and everything, just caking you off, right? You like, I don't know, I just feel like I just need to go shopping. And he's like, I got you. You like, for real? Like, you know, like, let me try that. Let me test that one time. See if, right? So you like, wow, this is amazing. Never been treated like this before, but you deserve it and you've manifested it. And it's like a little bit of a reward, a little bit of a treat for getting rid of the person before this person, right? For getting out of that situation, for saving yourself, for freeing yourself, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So your warmth radiates through your soul. It's simple. How do I feel? I want you, us, forever. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine, right? Like, boy, you better shut the fuck up. My higher self is with you every single day, right? So you have this person's nose wide open. I mean, one of your kids could climb up in there. It's just like way open. And they love you, right? And I'm telling you, y'all, this jealous person is like, for what though? She ain't even bringing what he got. She ain't even got what he got. She ain't even bringing to the table what he bringing to the table. But you bringing something. You are bringing something to the table that this person loves and appreciates, okay? Even if it's just your energy, you could be sweet as hell, right? Sweet as pie to this person. And always there for them. And you may listen. You would be surprised how many dudes be like, I like talking to you because you listen to me. And I'd be like, well, who the fuck are you talking to? TikTok head? Because these bitches don't know how to get the fuck off their phones, and it's hard for them to have a real conversation. It is. Men do it too, though, right? Where you talking to a dude and you can tell he ain't heard shit you said. He's not fucking listening to you because he's scrolling, right? So, yeah, this person just, you hit different because you're doing shit that other women at this point in time in life, in the world, are not doing. They're not listening. They're not paying attention. And you're doing those things. So, yeah, you got this person's heart. And, man, I'm telling you, I am telling you, you got a bitch mad. Ooh. Be careful. Pot of gold wanted to come out for jealousy. Something about selling you fake dreams. So this part, y'all, the friend or whoever the hater is or whatever, this person may be, you know, trying to, because we had the fake apology, the kick to the curb. So you've already kicked him to the curb, or you're gonna kick him to the curb, or you're already like, you're like, man, nah, right? Maybe you've already been going out. You've already been going on trips. You've already been going out to clubs. You've already been going out to bars, and you're doing it either with your new, you know, one or two little friends, your new man, by yourself. I mean, because when you really healed and you really grow, you really get to a certain place, you don't need a whole, you know, a whole posse to go into somewhere, right? Walk in by yourself, feeling like the baddest bitch in the world, being treated like the baddest bitch in the world, because dudes actually prefer to deal with lesser, you know, smaller crowds of women. And if it's just you, then you're fine. Just, you know, don't be out getting sauced up and taking drinks from strangers and all that kind of shit. But if you go out, reasonable hour, okay, because I'm gonna definitely be in the house by midnight. But yeah, if I'm out at a little bar, a little live music spot, have a little drink, have some little eat, listen, jam, rock it out a little. Hey, that was nice. Bye. I get the fuck out of here. It's getting late. Y'all know the crowd is shifting. There's too many weird outfits coming in here. You know, it's too many top-knot lock buns. Whatever it is, it's too many of them. I gotta go. You know, so it's like, you know, you can go out by yourself if you want to. But yes, I feel like you're already doing your own thing. Or you're getting ready to go start doing your own thing. But you already have it prepared in your mind. Like, I cannot continue to hang out with, go out with, function with, share space with this bitch. Because I'm sick of this bitch talking about me all the time. It's like, say what you want. I don't give a fuck, right? Because that's how it was when the dude was like, oh, she said. It was like, and if you missed that earlier in the reading, you know, go back or don't, whatever. But yeah, when the guy was telling me all the shit that the chick had already told him, it literally just was a like, why? Right? Like, nah, I don't care. My feelings ain't hurt. I'm not embarrassed, right? I tell everybody about my kid's father. But it's like, why? You are that jealous that this person finds me attractive that you gonna try to go tell dirt to somebody who didn't even give a fuck and was never gonna give a fuck? Because this is a man we're talking about here with a penis. You don't give a fuck, right? And so, yeah, it was like, that's weird to me. I don't talk about this person ever. I don't talk about them to nobody. I don't talk about them to my man. I don't talk about this person ever the fuck, never, ever, ever, never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, ever, ever does this person's name come out of my mouth. They don't even cross my motherfucking mind. And that's how, when you're living in somebody's mind rent-free, like I am in this person's mind, this jealous bitch who has been jealous of me since, you know, I was knee-high to a duck. When you living in this person's mind rent-free, that's dangerous. This bitch is obsessed, infatuated, fixated. I want to be like you. I want to do that. I want people to listen to me. Well, bitch, open your motherfucking mouth and hit record, ho. Maybe they will like you. Maybe the fuck they won't. I don't know, right? You're fake. You're not authentic. So you probably won't grow anything because you don't know how to be your motherfucking self. You too fucking scared to be yourself. So you probably need to stay on the other side of the camera. But if you don't want to, get the fuck on here, right? Quit hating, right? So, but no, that's not how jealousy works. And so, you know, you got to decide what you going to do with this friend, this family member, whoever the fuck this is. Because I'm going to tell you what you've been doing, right? Trying to continue to be their friend, trying to act like, no, we going to get through this because we always get through this, we sisters. You're wasting your motherfucking time. This person is stuck. They're never going to change. And eventually you are going to get to a place where you've reached your limit. Where it's like, no, fuck that, you know? Like, I ain't down with that shit no more. And this wasn't the first time. Like, there was another time where this guy, where me and this female were not in the same vicinity or anything like that, right? But, and now, mind y'all, I just seen this guy that I'm finna tell this story about like 2 days ago. Actually, I've been seeing him a lot over the last week. Just kind of around where I live, because we all live in this same area, this little tiny city, and it's a suburb to where I live. And so I see this guy all the time, and he very much, you know, we vibe. We have a really great energy together, and we really vibe, me and this other guy. So, but there was a time where we were all in the same setting, right? She was not there. She was maybe indoors, and me and this guy were outdoors. And I had a dress on. And he was like, I really like that dress. What material is that? And we've been knowing this guy for years and years and years at this point. Like, this is not a stranger. In fact, this is like the guy who cuts the grass at my mom's house, actually, is how we met him. So we've known him for years. So he's like, what material is that? Can I touch your dress? I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. You can feel it. You know, I'm like, come on, this is my bro. Like, yeah. So he's like checking out the material of the dress. This person happens to come out at that exact second. Mind you, this is another one where I'm not on the scene. They're like, this person likes you, or this person thinks you look good, or this person says you're attractive. I'm like, cool, that's what's up. Keep it pushing. Don't give a fuck, I have somebody. So, but the fact that it's every guy is how she feels disturbs her peace. But it's like, you cannot not make motherfuckers like me or find me attractive or want to fuck on me or none of that. You can't change that. That's not your business. Now, you can change the way you carry yourself and maybe become more attractive to the opposite sex if that's what you desire. But you sure in the fuck ain't never gonna make no motherfucker not want me. You can tell them any and everything. And I mean that shit. When it was COVID time, I had COVID. And I was like, dude, I have whatever the fuck, corona, whatever the fuck it's called. Dude was like, you know, I'm on the way. I was like, you what? I'm sick. He was like, I'm gonna die for that, you know, and he really did pull up. So you're not like, if it's you're not gonna alter nobody's thoughts, feelings, emotions. And the fact that it was the first situation, the one I'm telling y'all about right now, where he's feeling the dress, she walks outside, sees him feeling the dress, and she like immediately calls me like a hoe or a bitch, or, you know, why are you touching that bitch, or why are you feeling that hoe's dress, you know, or she's such a slut, or something like that, where I'm like, what? He's like, what? We're like uncomfortable as fuck, because we're like, what the fuck are you because this dude is celibate for 6 years, and I forgot to mention that part. So he's not that type. He wasn't rubbing on me in an inappropriate way. He don't even have sex, right? He's a man that's celibate. One of the only men I know that's celibate. And yeah, so she like took that shit hella personal or whatever. Regardless, both instances, I'm not even mad at the fact that you're saying and doing these weird things. I'm just confused. Like, what the fuck did I do to you? Right? Like, why are you so mad? When somebody is jealous of you, you're not gonna be able to comprehend why. You're just gonna get this. Look. Not 100 fake as fuck. You're never gonna be able to really pinpoint. Like, is she jealous? She's never gonna tell you, yes, bitch, I'm jealous. Yes, I wish I was you. Yes, I wish I looked like you. Yes, I wish men treated me how they treat you. Because I'm gonna tell you, pretty privilege is real, okay? But it only comes from mostly the opposite sex, and it'll come from people who are like really, really confident or really, really happy to be themselves, which is not most people. So yes, pretty privilege is real as fuck. You barely have to pay for shit when you really are attractive in real life. But there is also the blessing and the curse side to the pretty privilege, and anybody who's actually attractive knows, and they've talked about it, you've heard about it, you know, and it's real. You know, there's pretty privilege, but then you got the hate on the other side, you know, and where you're just like, dude, what the fuck, you know? Being constantly attacked, verbally, physically, possibly, just always getting attitude from bitches, eye rolls, bumps, you know, no, I know I can't help you with your return. You know, you just get nasty energy from women. And that is why a lot of attractive women don't like hanging out with women. It is not a male-centered, male-focused energy. It's a we sick of y'all hating ass bitches energy, right? And bitch, I'm a girl's girl. I'm a girl. No, you're not. You're a girl's girl because all your friends are uglier than you. As soon as somebody more attractive than you comes in the room, you're going to hate her for no reason because your male-centered ass is no longer the center of motherfucking attention, right? Because that's really how the fuck it works. It's really how the fuck it goes down, right? Bitches be girls around quacks. And that's on period, okay? Masculine energy. Your warmth radiates through your soul. So the masculine could feel like that about you guys, or you could feel like that about this person. But yeah, we're definitely getting the fuck out of here because this is gonna be a long one. It's been a little minute, you know. It's been like a low week. You know, maybe I should cut this one in half and make it a 2-part. I might. I think I will, because this one it feels really long to me. But conspiracy, other people plotting to keep you apart. So with the fake, not 100, jealousy, the conspiracy energy, just know this, and I'm giving y'all the examples and shit that I'm giving y'all because I really want you to tap in, right? I really want you to be like, okay, I have a friend who does those same things. I have a sister who does those same things. My mom does those same things. My cousin does, whoever the fuck, right? If you have somebody and it's resonating and you have someone new, or you're getting ready to meet somebody new, I'm telling you, you just have to be careful introducing them to these people, being around, even if you let them see them, right? I brought my boo around because, you know, bitch, don't play with me, right? Don't play with me. Don't be trying to come between anything you think I might have going on. Don't be trying to talk down on me to this dusty motherfucker. I got a nigga, right? So, yeah, I let him be seen. Look at him from across the room. Look, isn't he gorgeous? He's beautiful, isn't he? Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, darling. Bye. Oh, you don't want me to stick around? I sure in the fuck don't. I'll see you. Okay, got a good old, nice, nasty, sloppy, wet kiss and went on about his business, because you're not going to stand around in this bitch's face because she a weird hoe. But yeah, bitch, you will get to lay your eyes on him one time, just that once. That'll never happen again, right? So, I'm saying, you know, you're unbothered. You gonna have this person. They may be there when you meet them. That's the time. Don't ever let them see him, speak to him, hang out with him, get his number, nothing like that ever the fuck again. This is not your real friend. This is somebody who is going to start trying to come between you and this masculine, right? Yeah. So just, yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, be careful. This person, whoever this female, this feminine energy, I'm telling you, this is not your friend. Loyalty. And it's something about the way this man likes you and loves you and shit that really, because, you know, something, we have only you, fixated, attached, hypnotized with deja vu. So past life karmic lessons, repeated patterns. And that's why I was saying be careful, because I feel like giving y'all those stories and those scenarios and those examples of just a bitch just blatantly fucking hating and blatantly trying to tear you down and blatantly trying to disrespect you and talk down on you and belittle you and embarrass you, you know, in front of other people or behind your back, make you look like you're crazy and you got this going on and you got that going on and you're a bad mom, right? If somebody's whole objective in life, their only objective in this weird bitch's life with her crazy loser ass is to take you down, is to talk about you, is to beat you, is to compete with you. Ooh, look what I'm doing. Look what I got, right? And you're never on no, look what I'm doing, look what I got, right? You're just talking. They're like, oh, I got this. You're like, oh, that's cool. Remember I had something like that 2 years ago? Yeah, that's wild. Not on no, I know you're copying me type shit, but on some, I had that 2 years ago, right? So if this person has been doing this to you over and over and time again, they're going to continue to do it. Past life karmic lessons, repeated patterns. So you make sure you do something different. If you don't want to completely get rid of this person and completely put them all the way out of your life, feed them with a long handled spoon, invite them to places that you want to invite them to, go to the invites of the places that you want to go to. Don't have them around none of your real friends. Don't have them around your real man. If they're around somebody, make sure it's somebody you don't like or really care about, because this is not going to change. This friend that you're, you know, pretending that you don't see them rolling their eyes when you're telling stories, pretending you don't see them, you know, making nasty, slick little faces and snide little remarks while you're talking. This one who's always in your new man's ear trying to tell them some shit bad about what happened in your last relationship or with this person or with your kid, or did you know she don't talk to her son? right? You got adult kids, and you, that's a soft subject for you, and this person's like, well, did you know she didn't talk to her son for the last 5 years? The bitch is going, and you're like, whoa, why the fuck would you do that shit? We all know it's because the bitch is hating, but I'm telling you, that's gonna continue. Whoever this is, they're going to continue doing that shit. Because there's a lesson in here for you to change up the way you handle this person, or completely cut them the fuck off, or just feed them with a very long handled spoon. But yeah, there's definitely just this, you don't want to give them the image that they're getting over on you or whatever, right? So I don't know how to say it. Just be smart. Be smart. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes open, because somebody is just wants to take you down. Loyalty, right? How do I feel? I want you, us forever with loyalty. So the person that you're dealing with is loyal to you. You're loyal to them. They don't want you to go anywhere, and you're not really necessarily trying to go anywhere. And all of that type of shit, I feel like it just disturbs this other person's peace, because they may feel like they don't have that, or they may not have ever had that. Yeah, they may get dudes, they may get looks, they may get D, but it never lasts. It never lasts, right? And your shit may always last for years and years and years and years and years, until you don't want to be in it anymore. And they can't keep shit around, no matter how much they want it, right? So y'all are just polar opposites, completely different people, completely different energy that y'all hold and that you guys attract in. And you're handled and treated in completely different ways because of who y'all have chosen to be. You're genuinely a really good person, right? You genuinely aren't trying to hurt anybody. You genuinely aren't talking shit about anybody. You genuinely don't give a fuck about nobody but your motherfucking self, and what you do and do not have going on in your life, and what is and is not going to serve you, right? So good things happen to you. Good things come into your life. You always find yourself good, right? I could be bad yesterday and be fucking golden and solid than a motherfucker the next day. And that's always how it's been, right? Never too far down. Never. Even when it seemed like it's the worst it could ever be, somehow it's like, damn, I got to prove for that. You know, it's just always how it's been. Always just been good, you know? But that's not this person's life scenario or story. And I feel like, on top of the fact that this person likes you and you guys have been very loyal to one another, you and this masculine, I feel like this person is going to switch up on you. Yes, we have flip-flop. But I feel like with the your mind energy, I feel like this person is going to, like, y'all have been, I don't want to call it casual, but you guys have been more on the casual side than the super duper serious side, right? You're more on the dating, having fun, dating, you know, seeing each other seriously, but not thinking like that y'all are about to go get married or anything like that. Just kind of living in the moment and not trying to get too far ahead, right? With this certain person and scenario and situation or whatever. So that could be where you're at, and where you are mentally. Like, we're cool. This is how we're moving. This is the direction we're moving in. We're just going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, we're going to see how long we can keep this going. It's been really good over the last year and a half, 2 years. But let's see, let's see if we can keep it going. You know, if things will stay the way that they've been. This person hasn't shown you any different personalities. You know, you may feel like, okay, y'all done made it through y'all first couple of little disagreements. You know, it's like, okay, this is cute. It's progressing. It's nice. But I feel like this person is falling in love with you. And that's probably what we're going to try to focus in on our next reading. Because I feel like, oh, wow. We have euphoria, your mind, chasing thrills, joy, and laughter. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think this masculine is falling in love with you. Yikes. It's like the more this masculine becomes into you and falls for you and develops true, real feelings for you, it's like the more fixated this feminine energy becomes on you. But this could be deja vu, right? Say you were married before, or you have kids with somebody that you were in a long-term commitment with, or y'all lived under the same roof for a long time or something, and this female was secretly jealous the whole time. Jealous because you had a man. Because this could be somebody who is actually male-centered. They could try to talk a good game, walk a good game, pretend to be a bad bitch, but this is somebody who's always bitter, angry, salty, volatile towards people who have a man, especially when they don't. But even when this person does have a man, they're just the jealous type, right? So if they have a man and you have a man and your man looks better in their mind, they're mad. Or if they have a man and you have a man and they finally got the fine one, but he is broke, and then you're with somebody who's all right, you know, he ain't the finest man in the world, but that bag though makes up for it. They mad, right? It's just like they're always a fucking competition, which is why they're always losing and why they're always mad, right? So this could be deja vu. This could be the repeated pattern of you're getting into a very serious relationship, very long term. This person is obsessed with you, like your last guy was obsessed with you. Last dude still obsessed, and you didn't move the fuck on. Last dude know about the new dude, still fixated, still stuck, right? I mean, sometimes it's the energy you hold, right? And now you got this new guy who treats you just like your ex, right? Which we're not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing. It depends on how your ex treated you when y'all were in the relationship. If you know my story, if you don't, you don't. If you do, my ex got really crazy and his whole energy shifted. He became a whole different person after I left him, after I didn't want to be in the marriage anymore. But yeah, prior to that, freaking amazing man. Until I found out that it was a mask the whole time. So yes, this person could have a similar type of just, you're perfect for me, you know, and it's just like, wow, okay, all right. So I don't know. There's some sort of we finna go. Okay, so mixed signals, maybe. If you had some sort of drama with another previous relationship with somebody, I almost feel like the jealous feminine energy that's in this reading is going to try to like encourage you to maybe start researching or doing some sort of like investigating into the new person. Like maybe trying to like trigger you, like, oh, maybe they're doing the same thing as Mike, or, you know, remember Tony did such and such, and you're just like, you know, never crossed your fucking mind. You're like, oh, whoa, really? Because, you know, he works a lot, and it's like, remember Tony always worked a lot too, you know, or some weird shit like that. Don't bite. I'm telling you, because whoever this person is, I feel like things are going to get dark, and they're going to try to come and like fuck up what you have going on intentionally by getting into your head, because they know like they could, maybe they've tried in the past to try to get guys to not like you or not find you attractive and things like that, and it just has never worked out in their favor. So they may be trying a different tactic. Maybe they'll get you to fuck up your own shit, right? Or they could be trying to convince you to stop talking to this person. Lead them to believe what they want, right? You don't have to tell them shit. If they're like, oh, you should stop talking to him and put him in his place, be like, girl, I never see him again. Meanwhile, I just hopped off that dick this morning, right? So it's like, let this person believe what they want. They're trying to encourage you to fuck up whatever opportunity or whatever love or bag, however you see it, they're trying to get you to fuck it up and lose it because they don't have it, right? They don't have nobody who wants to take care of them or who likes them, who loves them, who even cares about them even a little bit. They don't got what you got, you know? So they're just, this is not a happy person. And then they may find somebody. They may hurry up and rush into some situation with somebody who does not feel the same way about them as your person feels about you, which could end up being some sort of wake-up call, right? This could hurt this person. We have failure to launch, couldn't get things going with established family triumph, blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay? We also have spontaneously heading towards you with dark attachments and that third-party energy. So this person, I feel like they are going to try to mimic or emulate what you have with your person, with somebody that they don't really know for real and don't really know them for real. I think it's not going to work out in their favor because nothing ever does, because they have a dark, empty, impure heart, and they're evil and karmic and toxic and low vibrational, demonic, devilish, dirty and dark, empty, soulless son of a bitch. And nothing's ever going to work out for this person. It's so sad. It's so sad because they may think like, I'm playing in dark magic. You know what? What card was it? Yeah, divination abuser. So they're like, I know, like, ooh, right? But nothing's happening because, bitch, you're crazy. And then it's like all this time that you're spending, like, you know, trying to do all this, but it's like you could be doing something for yourself to advance in life. So I don't know, you know, spend some of that time that they trying to get the black magic and the bad juju going, and they really want to get this bad juju going. They should spend that same amount of time manifesting, meditating, praying. But this is somebody who's karmic. They're low vibrational, right? They're demonic in real life. So, and that's just energy, spirits, blah, blah, whoop, whoop, whoop. People don't believe in it. Some people do. But yeah, this person has attachments absolutely 100%. Ain't no doubt about it. You can see it, you can smell it, you can hear it, you can taste it in the way that they act, the way they walk, the way they talk, but also the way that they're just extremely fucking jealous and envious and in this weird made up battle with you. This person is trying to destiny swap with you. They want your life. They could be telling people that they are you. If you're like, I'm gifted spiritually, this person has been running around literally pretending to be you, telling people that they're spiritually gifted. They may even be lying and telling people that they do what you do. They're creating bonds and relationships with people based off of your beliefs and things that you preach and that you practice and that you're actually into. They're jealous that you found your own way. So they want to try to take it from you. That is where the destiny swap comes in, right? Oh, you're spiritual. You're doing tarot. You read tarot, or you watch tarot, or you understand tarot, or whatever, right? You understand moon cycles. You understand astrology. This person doesn't understand none of that shit. They pretend they do, and they absorb knowledge from the people that they're pretending to. They're regurgitating shit you said to people who know shit, receiving what those people are saying, and then regurgitating it to somebody else as if they thought of it and did the research. But this is really just somebody who is mentally unstable and who does not have their own fucking identity. And they cannot figure out how to become and find their own path in their own way. So they are literally trying to morph and transform into you. They don't, in their mind, you think you're special, right? Although you may truly be gifted in whatever way. You can draw like a motherfucker. You can sing. You can dance. You can play music. You can read energy. You really may be gifted, right? But this person feels like you think you're special. Nobody told them to be watching you how they watching you. Nobody told them to even give a fuck what you're doing. But they're spending all these months and years out of their life giving a fuck what you're doing, being offended by it, and thinking you think you're special, so I'm going to attempt, fail miserably, but attempt to destiny swap with you, right? You're not really this, I'm this. This person doesn't even do this anymore. I do it now, right? Because it was never for them. It was never their destiny. It was never their plan. It was always mine. No, silly bitch. Don't play, right? So y'all have to be careful who you fucking with. Be careful who you hanging on to. Be careful who you're continuing to allow to go through these fucking karmic cycles over and over and over. It's not going to pan out well for you in the end, right? Tell this person whatever you want. Yeah, you can go with me. Yeah, we going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Tell them whatever. But when it's time for shit to actually go down, don't bring this person nowhere with you. If you get influencer of the year and they like, oh, we having a seminar for influencers, don't bring this bitch. She's going to go to that fucking place and talk shit about you to everybody there. If you're going to a major event for influencers or something of that along those lines, and I feel this very strongly, maybe somebody is going to an event like that, I'm telling you, if you have a person around you that you know would rather they be the one in the seat that you're the fuck sitting in, don't fucking bring them. No, they're not gonna, they can't take your destiny, right? They're never going to be a shaman, right? Or they're never gonna be TikTok famous. But that don't mean they can't stop you. They can't tear your shit down. They can't stop your progress. Haters are real, I'm telling you. And somebody want to see you fail because you're better than them at life. Because you figured out some shit that they never figured out. They still haven't figured it the fuck out. They're acting as if they figured it out by copying the fuck behind you and what you actually the fuck have figured out, right? So I'm telling you, like, it's a dangerous mindset to have, to be like, I'm going to be this person. I'm not going to work on myself. I'm not going to be myself. I'm not going to go my own way. I'm not going to find my own way. I'm going to try to be louder at being this person. Just be careful, be careful with that destiny swapping, because it will frustrate you, it will piss you off, it will anger you, it will confuse you, because you may not understand or comprehend why this person cares so much about what you're doing that they now have to try to take on your entire personality to a degree where they're talking about shit that you should not be talking about with any and everybody, but they talk about it with any and everybody. Because they want to pretend like they said it first. I said it first. You seen me doing this first. See, she's copying me because I said it first. No receipts, no proof, just some regurgitated bullshit that you can show and prove that they got from you from years ago, right? So, yeah, keep your head up, okay? My name is OmniBadu. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, your donations, all of your positive comments. And until next time, bye.